Welcome back, my friends. Today I want to talk to you on this very special holiday episode coming at you about something that feels especially real this time of the year. And that is the weight of joy. And I think we can think about this as, yes, joy can indeed be heavy. Happiness can feel heavy. And the weight of emotion can feel particularly heavy when it comes to this time of the year. During the holidays, that weight, it feels so much more pronounced. It feels so much more present as we're moving into the joy of the season, and there's so much to be a part of, and there's so many fun things going on. There's this incredible wonder and excitement in the air that we all know we can recognize, that childlike sparkle that comes once a year. But the reality is, alongside all of that, alongside all the excitement and the shimmer, there's a quiet pressure underneath. And it's this sense, this idea, this belief that we need to feel a certain way. We need to be experiencing this season a certain way, that we really need to feel joyful. We just need to feel grateful where we are. We should be celebrating. And yet, for many people, this season is not always about joy. Joy can feel incredibly complicated, incredibly complex, and incredibly heavy. But I want to take us back to that wonderment that we experience as a child, and go back with me all the way to this scene of what it was like to be a kid. And a kid during Christmas. Like, does it actually get any better than that? Think of being a kid on Christmas morning, where probably the night before you got very little, if any, sleep. And it's Christmas morning, you woken up probably before the sun even came up, with this wide-eyed, heart pounding, so excited to get up and run to the tree and see what's underneath it. It's this pure, unfiltered wonder that shows up. There's no hesitation, there's no guilt, there's no doubt, there's no fear. It's just a pure innocence of receiving. And if you're like me, you can probably remember like that full body joy that we get, that just like ultimate excitement, that complete surrender into such a magical moment. And I think somewhere along the way, as adults, we've totally forgot what that feels like. We become totally disconnected with that experience and what that experience can be. And it's not because we're broken, it's not because we're ungrateful, it's not because we messed up or we did something wrong along the way. It's just because we live life, and life can be very incredibly complicated. It can be very dynamic, and it teaches us a lot of things. There's a lot that comes with this life experience. When we think about responsibilities, things that we need to do, the schedule is stacking up. We experience such profound grief and loss in so many different ways, whether it's the loss of a loved one, the loss of a career, the loss of what we thought life was going to be like. And this uncertainty that creeps in often, this unknown, this anxiety around what's tomorrow going to bring, what's tomorrow going to be like. And joy starts to carry a lot more weight to it. Sometimes happiness feels like something we have to earn. It's something that we have to give ourselves permission to experience. Something that we don't know if we can fully trust. Because is it going to be there in a moment, in the next moment, or is it just going to be something that's just too good? It's too good for us to feel happy. So we brace for what comes next. We think about what all the bazillion things, the outcomes that could come, and we're in this state of threat. This season, this Christmas, this holiday season, it brings both beauty and challenge with it at the same time. When we think about it bringing light and shadow, wonder and worry, joy and heaviness, all of these things exist at the same time. our emotions that we experience during this season can exist at the same time. And it's the season of giving thanks, even when we don't fully understand why the heck things are happening the way that they're happening in our lives, how the story is unfolding, how events have happened or are happening. But we experience the season as a season of hope as well, even when part of us is still healing, part of us is still grieving, part of us is still a mess and trying to just make it through the season. It's the season of togetherness. Even when people can feel incredibly deeply alone, this season can be so isolating for people, so lonely, so disconnected in so many different ways. And if this is you this season, if you feel the delicate complexity of this season, please hear me out right now. Hear me. What I'm saying is that you're not doing anything wrong. You are simply having the human experience and giving yourself permission to keep your heart open, to allow you to experience the emotions, what you're feeling, without suppressing it, without pushing it down, without trying to change anything. But it's that radical acceptance of where you truly are in this season. Now, we talk a lot about giving this time of year. It's very incredibly common. And giving is so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful things that we can do. But here's the truth. Most people never want to speak out loud, myself included, sometimes, is that receiving can be even harder. We are so quick to offer help, and we are so incredibly slow to accept it. We are always the first in line to pour out, to give, to do whatever we need to do, but we're so closed off and hesitant to allowing other people to pour into us. And many of us were taught, or many of us believe, that receiving is selfish or it's inconvenient. It puts other people in a complex spot where we're asking so much of them. Or frankly, if you're like me, it's just uncomfortable to ask for help. It's that everything within me saying, you should be able to do this, you should do this alone, and it's uncomfortable to ask for help. But the deeper truth in all of this is that you are worthy of receiving. You are worthy of receiving love. You're worthy of receiving support. You're worthy of receiving joy without any conditions. And the really incredible part is, you guys, when we allow ourselves to receive, we're not taking anything from anyone. It comes down to a very simple energy exchange. It's this harmonious, energetic flow that we get of giving and receiving back and forth in this really sacred, unique exchange of balance. And instead of us constantly pouring out and constantly giving and constantly feeling like we always need to show up, we always have to be 100%, it's allow others to just pour into you. And we all know the famous saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup. But I will add this, you also can't pour if you've never been allowed your cup to be filled. If you don't have anything in your cup, how in the world are you going to be able to pour out and give to anyone else? It's impossible. It literally doesn't even make sense. And so realizing that this season, this really unique season that we're in now, gives us this ability to practice this opening, this not just like receiving our hands and opening up, but truly opening up our heart to be able to give and receive. This really incredible opportunity to show up for ourselves and to show up for others with this incredible capacity for life. Now let's shift a bit as we talk about how things impact our inner world. And if you listened to any of my episodes before, you know that this is definitely a big passion of mine. But I want us to talk about the impact of the conscious and the subconscious mind here in this season, because the holidays can have a very dynamic way of stirring up old thoughts, old beliefs, old emotional patterns that come up within us. And I want you to remember this. As you think it, you will become it. So what we put our attention on continues to grow and get bigger. So our thoughts, they're not just like innocent little whispers in your mind that are occurring. They are incredible creative forces that are literally co-creating the reality that you live in. They shape the way you interpret the world, they shape the way you respond to situations, and the way you experience yourself. So when you begin to watch your thinking process and you begin to step back and you begin to be the one observing what's going on rather than in the midst of the wave pool, you really start to become very aware of what these old loops are and these old patterns that are showing up. The I'm not enough, the I shouldn't feel this way, the something must be wrong with me. And in that moment, when we become aware of that thought, of that deep pattern showing up, we immediately gain the choice. We have the choice to basically fact check that and say, is this what I really believe about myself? And if it is, that's okay, that's where you're at, but I will really encourage you to not perpetuate your own suffering by allowing you to stay in that spot. Because you have the power to move this, you have the power to reframe it, you have the power to shift it, to transform it. We always have the power to choose again. And changing your thought patterns, it can take a lot of work. It can take a lot of time. It can take a lot of cleaning house. So, particularly in this season, it's a lot of a season, is you must allow yourself to be patient, to be kind, and to be so curious about what is going on. It's incredible when we come at things with an open heart and this really profound curiosity. We're able to sit back and look at things and say, like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I feeling this way? What is this within me that's coming up? Because, like I mentioned, guaranteed this season does bring stuff up in totally different ways than any time of the year. This holiday season, it will activate those triggers, activate those buttons in ways that not every other time of the year does that. So, as a poet Rilke says, be patient toward all that is unresolved in your heart. We have to be gracious and patient and compassionate with ourselves, especially in this time of the year, knowing that this time of year is just a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of demand within us, and the weight of this season comes with so many different dynamics to it. Much of what we feel during this season, it isn't all happening in our conscious mind at all. And I mentioned this before in past episodes, but I want to reiterate it again because it's really powerful, is the last study that I saw showed that we have upwards of 50,000 thoughts a day, but I actually just heard a really new powerful study that said, no, it's more than this. It's between 60,000 and 100,000 thoughts a day. That is an insane amount of thoughts. It's hard to even calculate that. It's hard to even think about it. But that's what's happening in our conscious mind. And what happens when our subconscious mind, we call it the seat of the mind, the heart of the mind, that's where these deeper, older, rooted memories, those are all standing within that subconscious mind. Along with this, remember, in this time of the season, this is a deeply rooted season in tradition and memories. And with tradition and memories come that remembering of the losses and also the hopes. And so we have this interesting dynamic that works between the two when we talk about, okay, we're grieving this, we're remembering these memories, but then we also have the beauty of the hope coming with the season. And this is such a beautiful spot to allow ourselves to, again, just have our authentic experience. That if you are putting an ornament on the tree and it reminds you of someone, or it reminds you of a time that you did this or had this or even were this in different ways, is to just be the observer of what's going on. Just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't push it down. Don't try to suppress it. Don't try to change it. Just let it be authentic. Let it be what it is. And it will move. It'll be like smoke outside of a window. It just blows by. It's not going to stay there. It will stay if we put intentional focus and dedication on that. But I want us to think about how our subconscious mind is going to respond to this as well. And when we speak to ourselves with this state of compassion, with this state of love, seeing pain and suffering within ourselves, it actually really softens our own inner world. And it opens up things for us to be able to expand and to see things on so many different levels. So what I encourage you to do is, when you speak to yourself with love, our emotions, they instantly shift. And emotions are just energy and motion anyways. They're going to move, they're going to shift. But when we allow this to happen, we don't get caught up, we don't get stuck, we don't get attached to emotions or to any kind of experience. It just moves. And there's a really powerful way to allow yourself to do this, and it's by using your breath to do that. Literally, nice deep inhales and exhales as you go. It allows you to move that emotion through. I want to reiterate, like I have many times before, is literally self-talk is so important. What you're thinking, what you're telling yourself is so important. And why being so present in this season, being very intentional with what we're doing, is super important. Khalil Gibran says, work is love made visible. And I want to bring in this quote because I feel like it's just especially meaningful in this time of the year. When we think about work is love made visible, we're not just talking about how things are the grind in this season. We're not just talking about all the scheduling, all of the management, all of the things you have to do within the season. We're not talking about the hustle or the idea of working harder to prove your worth, working harder to feel accepted or to feel valued or to feel love. But what we're talking here with this quote is talking about presence. And we're talking about purpose, and we're talking about passion, and we're talking about allowing yourself to just find yourself doing whatever it is that you're doing, fully there experiencing it. So if you are the mom or dad on Christmas Eve at 1 a.m. wrapping gifts, be fully there within that moment. Be fully embraced in that 1 a.m. gift wrapping session. If it is you washing dishes, if it's you caring for loved ones, if it's showing up to your job during one of the most intense times of the year, do it with your whole heart. Be all in. Be there. And when you love what you do, your love just becomes you, essentially. Your love just becomes what you do. And that love becomes an incredible moving force towards something that others can feel. And that's what we really need this season, is we really need others to feel that special connection and love. This year has been wild. 2025, I'm already in 2026. 2025 has been a wild year, and we all need to feel that deep connection with one another. Now, if you are not loving what you're doing, this is really valuable information for you. This is your inner voice tapping you on the shoulder saying, this is not it. It's not what we need to do. It's time to realign. And I want you to really think about this when you're making decisions, you're saying yes or you're saying no through this season, is to really be aware of what your internal system is telling you. When we are at our strongest, we move with it. We just move through things without feeling obligation or feeling fear or wondering like, oh, am I showing up enough? Or how's it going to impact these people if I don't show up to this? How do I handle family in this season? Which we are going to talk about in an episode coming up. But I want you to talk about, or think about really, showing up in your truth this season and showing up in the authenticness of what your capacity is and allowing yourself to be okay with just saying no. Now, as we talk about emotions and we continue this conversation forward, I want you to think about every emotion that we really experience. It funnels down to one of two roots, whether it's fear or love. Fear is going to constrict us. It's going to shut us down. It's going to freeze us. It's going to immobilize us. Fear also paints some really crazy illusions. Fear is the one that's going to be whispering these worst case scenarios in your ear. Fear is going to be the one that is telling you need to have all these outcomes figured out. You need to know exactly what's going to happen on the other side. Fear 100% disconnects us from our own inner wisdom. Now, love, on the other hand, love is going to open us up. It's actually going to clarify us. It's going to cleanse us out. It's going to strengthen us. It heals us. And it gives us this really huge capacity for life. It allows us to just get back to the truth and just essentially go with the flow. That we just let go of things. We accept it the way it is. We just let go and we just flow. We don't have a resistance towards life. We don't have a resistance to what's going on. I encourage you this season to attune your inner compass to love. Love for others, love for yourself, and love for this incredible journey that you're on, this incredible life story that you have happening. But it's a really profound love for the unfolding, even when the path is not fully clear. Even when we can't understand why this is happening or what is going to happen next. But choosing love, choosing to be incredibly present in the moment here and now, and not allowing yourself to go into the future of the what ifs will happen, or not living in the past of this is the way it happened before, this is what it was, but really being so present in the here and now. And when the heart leads, the mind is going to follow you. So we often hear that our thoughts shape our emotions, but really the deeper wisdom in all of this is that the heart is going to lead and the mind is going to follow. So if your heart is shut down, if you've decided, I'm not going to allow myself to feel what I'm feeling, I'm not going to allow myself to experience whatever emotion is going to come up, your thoughts are going to reflect that tension as well. So let me give you an example here. Let's say that my heart, my subconscious mind is grieving. Now, my thoughts are going to echo that grieving. So now what happens, let's say, if I'm in the midst of grief and loss and my heart is not feeling well, my subconscious mind doesn't feel good, my conscious mind is going to do whatever it can do to make it feel better. This is the movement from pain to pleasure. That's the number one goal of how it works within our system. So as my subconscious mind doesn't feel well, my conscious mind is going to take over and it's going to start to come up with all of these possibilities of how to make myself feel better. Now, for example, that could be, you don't feel very good right now. You're feeling kind of anxious, you're feeling uncertain, you're feeling insecure. Well, we could, get on a plane and go to Mexico for a week. That's not gonna work. We don't have that within the capacity of our schedule, or that's gonna cost too much money, or whatever. Okay, that won't work. Let's come up with something else. Okay, I could start smoking cigarettes. Well, no, I know that's not good for my health. It's not anything that I want to do. It doesn't support any long-term goals. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Let's try something else. Well, I can go to the kitchen and eat those 3 cookies that are in there. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go do that. And so it comes up with something. The conscious mind is going to try some idea, some force to allow us to feel better. And that is, it's a temporary fix to a bigger problem. So if our heart is open, if I'm open to the experience that I'm having, instead of forcing this positive thinking, or instead of trying to change things, or instead of trying to come up with these list of 10,000 possibilities I could do in this moment to try to make myself better, is that all I need to do is just let myself feel the experience. All I need to do is just allow my heart to be open, to let my emotions rise up and to just move. It is just being aware of what I'm feeling in this moment. And in that moment, I'm not attached to anything. I'm not judging what's coming up. I'm not trying to change anything. I'm not trying to control anything. I'm just allowing what is to just be there and be present. It's as the old saying goes, this too shall pass. And it always does. No emotion is going to last for forever. No experience is going to last for forever. The 10 seconds ago that you were listening to this podcast is gone already. It's already moved forward. Nothing will last forever. This too shall pass. Now I want to bring us back to the beginning, back to that childlike wonder on Christmas morning, that experience you can reflect upon, that joy, the anticipation, the ease of receiving, that easiness of just receiving the gift, that pure presence of being all in the moment. And remind you that you can absolutely return to that state anytime that you want. It's not as a regression or going back, but it's just as this remembrance that this is always inside of you. This childlike wonder, it's not gone, it's there too. Give yourself permission to just feel that. Instead of burying it under years of expectations or experiences or ideas of how you think it should go, is just show up in that childlike wonder. Just reconnect with how that felt and just enjoy and just feel what's going on within this season. This idea of wonder, this idea of presence, it's a practice. It's that remembering, that bringing back to this very sacred present moment. This joy is a practice. This finding something good out of what's going on, or just allowing it to be. This is a practice. So this season, I really want you to ask yourself, how can I bring a little more wonder into this very moment? Whether if it is you just washing dishes, or maybe you're chopping vegetables, or setting up the tree, or Christmas shopping, or whatever it is, being with family or friends. Maybe it's watching the lights, Christmas lights. Maybe it's enjoying a delicious beverage. Maybe it's just letting yourself laugh a little bit. And maybe it's just letting yourself sit in silence, just being quiet, just being still, and feeling that gratitude for something so simple and real as the moment that you're just sitting and you're just being. As we start to close up this episode, I want you to really remember and embrace these 3 things. Is that joy can feel heavy during this season, and that's okay. Things can be really hard and difficult right now. Things can not make sense, or they can make you feel ungrateful. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. We have all been through or are going through these really difficult seasons of life. And it just so happens to be during the holiday season of the year. But remember, you're just a human. You're just a human that's doing the very best that they possibly can in this given moment. The second thing I want to remind you of is that you are worthy of giving and receiving. So let your heart be open in both directions. Maybe this will be a new season for you where you actually do receive. You do allow yourself to feel that deep exchange with one another. Allow people to show up for you. Stop apologizing for needing things and just allow people to take care of you, to show up for you. Now the third thing is I really want you to remember that your thoughts and your emotions are creative forces. That if you choose love, if you choose presence, if you choose again when you need to, you just allow yourself to sit back and be present with what is. I want you to allow yourself to feel this season. Not as you think it should feel, not as you see the expectations of what it should be, but just be what it really is. Let yourself have that authentic experience. Joy, wonder, heaviness, sadness, grief, loss, gratitude, all of it has its place. And it's all incredibly unique to your experience. And this is a cool part about just being human, is doing this human experience. But let this be the season where you allow yourself to return to you with this deep sense of compassion, this place of love, this place of patience. And really, guys, just go out there and have fun. Let yourself play. Let yourself feel that wonder and magic again. Let yourself just be here in the magic of this moment. Whatever it is for you that's special, whatever this season brings for you, just be all in. I want you to soak all of this in today, and I hope that you have a really nice holiday season. I'm going to be bringing you some shorter episodes coming up as well with some more tips of how do we navigate this holiday season? What is this like? But today I just want you to allow it to just be. Just let it be what it is with no expectations, no holding yourself to some kind of standard or should be's. This is how it should go. Is just allow it to be the way it is. This deep embrace for the season, this deep embrace for the way that you're feeling. And yes, please go out there and have some fun.